Have you ever imagined waking up in a place where time doesn't exist? No clocks, no windows, no sunlight. Every breath you take is recorded. Every step you make is tracked. Every word you say is overheard. This is Cecot, the terrorism confinement center in El Salvador, the largest, most feared prison in Latin America. To understand why this place was built, you need to know what life used to be like. For decades, El Salvador lived under the control of the gangs, the Mara Salvatrucha, Barrio 18. These weren't just criminals. They ruled entire neighborhoods. People paid them just to open a store, to ride a bus, to keep their families safe. Fear was everywhere. The country became one of the most violent on earth. In 2022, President Nayib Bukele declared a state of emergency. Police and soldiers swept through the cities. More than 70,000 people were arrested in just over a year. But where do you put so many inmates? The answer was Cecot. Built in only 7 months, this fortress of steel and concrete can hold up to 40,000 prisoners, a number almost unimaginable. So, how does life inside actually work? From the moment you enter, you see the military order. Prisoners move in lines bent forward, hands on the back of their heads, escorted by armed guards. There's no freedom of movement. Every action is scheduled, timed, controlled. The cells are harsh. Thick bars, bare walls, concrete floors. No beds, only cold metal frames. Spaces designed for a few dozen men are filled with hundreds of bodies. There's no privacy, no quiet. The daily routine is merciless. At dawn, inmates are woken up, lined up, and counted. Meals are minimal, pre-packed portions, tasteless, just enough to survive. There are no kitchens, no dining halls. Now, imagine a boy. He didn't choose to be born in a poor neighborhood among dirty streets and houses without a roof. He watched his father disappear to North America. His mother, worn down by endless jobs that never pay enough. He watched his older brothers join gangs, not because they wanted to, but because it was the only way to survive, to avoid becoming prey. When you're a child and everyone around you has tattoos, guns, and respect, what does choice really mean? These kids grow up with no future, no voice, no chance. The gangs become their family. And so, at 16, you're already branded. A suspicion, a gesture, the wrong friend, and you end up inside a place that does not forgive. Cecot, a prison that no longer sees the difference between the monster and the child who never had a choice. So the question isn't only, do these men deserve to be here? The harder question is, why did we allow them to become men like this? Why does a 10-year-old child already know he won't have a future past 20? Why is his fate sealed before he ever had the chance to imagine a different one? Cecot is not just a building. It is the cruel mirror of a society that abandoned its children. A place built to punish, but one that forces us to ask, who is really to blame?